Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Justin. I'm going to do a quick little what's in my pack video for you guys today. I've seen a ton of your guys' videos. I love them. It gives me a lot of insight and tips and tricks. And so hopefully you guys will see something in my video that you can take home with you today. I'm going on a overnight tonight out at Cove Hollow, Illinois. I'm going to test out a few new pieces of gear I got for my birthday a couple weeks ago. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. Yeah, let's get started. First of all, my pack. I use the the Osprey Manta 36. It's the large version. It works great. I got it as a just a hiking, a day pack or whatever, but it also works good as a overnight pack. It's a little small for anything longer than that, but yeah, it works great. Even now, I have to strap my sleeping bag either to the bottom or back of it because there's just not enough room inside. But that's all right. I don't have the funds right now to purchase a new pack, so I'll make do. This is my sleeping bag and underquilt inside of my event, my Sea to Summit event. The underquilt is just a DIY Climashield underquilt, 3/4 length. I'll probably do a review on my whole my setup later. This is just a what's in my pack video. I don't really feel like taking it out. On this side, I've got my my sleeping bag. It's the Kelty Cosmic 20-degree down sleeping bag. It's actually one of the items I am going to test out tonight. I've had it out twice now, but it got down to like 55, I think, was the lowest. It wasn't, you know, it's a 20-degree sleeping bag. It should go plenty lower than that. Tonight it's supposed to be about 40, so it'd be a good test. Maybe in a couple weeks it'll get down to 30, maybe 20, you know, whatever. Hopefully soon. I'm anxious to see how low I can get it. But yeah, sleeping bag, underquilt, in my event Sea to Summit pack. Next up, my hammock. It is an Eno double nest hammock. I love this thing. I know there's some Eno haters out there, but you know, I've had zero problems with this. I love it. It's a perfect size. It's lightweight. I mean, it goes smaller than that. I just like to I like to pack it so it's flat this way, and my pack fits better. I mean, it holds 400 pounds. Obviously, I'm not even close to that, but I have a 95-pound dog that likes to sleep with me at night, and I've had no problems with this. No puncture wounds, no frays, no nothing. It holds up to his nails perfectly. So, yeah, love this. Love this hammock. Next up, I've got my OES Outdoor Equipment Supplier MatCat Standard Tarp. I love this thing too. It's a little bit smaller tarp, nice and lightweight, ultralight. It works great. I've had it in, let's see, 2 pretty decent downpours so far. It's kept me and all my gear dry. Tonight, actually, it's supposed to have another pretty good downpour tonight, so another good test for it. I'm not going to take it out, but yeah. But I also got my suspension setup in here, whoopee slings, tree straps, whatever. Again, I'll show you guys my whole setup on another video, not now. This here is another new piece of gear I just got for my birthday. It is a camp pillow, Copen, I think that's how you say it. I think it's Dick's house brand or whatever. We'll see how it works. Packs down pretty small. It's a synthetic pillow. Like I said, I have not used this at all yet. I've, you know, laid on the couch a couple times with it. It's comfortable, works great, it's super lightweight. So we'll see how it does. I used to use this thing right here. I'm sure a lot of you guys, you know, use this. It goes around your neck and it works good. Again, it's lightweight. I think I got a Target luggage section for like $6. It's inflatable. It works good. The only thing I don't like about it is hammock camping. You know, this goes around your neck, kind of tightens up here, but then also the hammock comes around and tightens up even more. And so I woke up a couple nights, you know, feeling like it's choking me to death. So that's what this one's for. We'll see how it works. Hopefully it does a good job. So there's my sleeping setup, my hammock, tarp, sleeping bag, pillow, all that. Next, well, I guess we'll go into these stakes. These are the Coughlins, whatever. I don't know how you guys say that. Don't know, how to pronounce it. These things work great. They're cheap, they're light, they're aluminum. And the problem with aluminum is sooner or later they end up like this, and like this, and like this. Which isn't a big deal. I mean, they still stick in the ground, they still hold, they still work just as fine. But I'm afraid, if I try and flatten that out again, I'm afraid it's going to weaken it. So I just leave them. They still work. Like I said, they work great. Whatever. They're light. They're cheap. I can get used to that sometime sooner or later. Next up, I guess water. This is what I use for my water. Your bladder. This actually came with my pack. It's the Osprey Hydraulics 3-liter. Again, love this thing. Way more than enough water for a night or whatever. Works great. Had no problems with it. So yeah, I usually take a water bottle with me though. Just one of those clear, 20 ounce for this little doodad. My Sawyer Squeeze water filter. I love this thing. Just got it earlier this year. I've used it quite a few times since then. It works great. The only problem is these bags that come with it are worthless. I'm sure you guys have seen reviews on this thing. It hasn't broke on me yet. I'm just waiting for that day. Well, I don't even take these with me anymore. I usually take the bottle because these, in order to fill it up, you have to sit there and scoop and then scoop and scoop, and it gets really annoying, and you only get maybe like half a bag full. Whereas with water bottle, you just dunk it under the water and it fills itself up. And the threads on here is exactly the same as your normal, just any 20-ounce water bottle. So that's usually what I do. I haven't even cleaned this thing out yet. I probably should soon. Might do a review on this later. Weighs, I think this, with that bag, it weighed in at 3 ounces, which is nothing, I mean, for clean water. So I highly recommend this. I might do a review on it later. We'll see as the time comes. Next up, how about my cook system right here? Little ditty bag. First up, my spork. You can get these at Walmart in pack of 4 or 5, I think, something like that. They work good. They are plastic. They bend a little bit. The only problem I have with these is the size. Sooner or later, I want to get one of the long-handled titanium spoons. Not even the spork. I'm kind of growing over the spork idea. I think spoons work just as good. But my problem with these is trying to dig into your pasta size or whatever, trying to stir it up. You're right at the tip of the fork, trying to get down in the corners, and it's kind of annoying sometimes. But they work. I haven't broken one yet. I haven't had them that long, but yeah, they're like $3, I think, for a pack of 4 at Walmart. Not bad at all. The rest of my cook kit. Here I have my GSI stainless steel mug. Works great. I've used it a ton. I love this thing. 0 problems with it. I don't know what could go wrong with it, but awesome little pot. This lid actually came off of my other pot. It's one of the Stanley ones, a little bit taller than these. But the lid off of that one fits perfectly on this one, so I always take it with. I have a thing about, I cook right next to the fire sometimes, and I don't like getting all the soot and ash and whatnot in my water, so I like to keep a lid on it. I don't know if it helps it heat up faster or not. It could, but I just like having a lid on it. Next, my mug, GSI mug. Don't know what it's called. It's GSI. Look it up. Works great. I love this thing. It's got the sleeve. It keeps coffee hot for a good hour. I mean, like scalding hot. Works great. I love this thing. The lid, nice and tight. It's not going to fall off on you. Sometimes it's almost too tight. I've had hot liquid in here before, trying to cool it down, trying to get the lid off. I'm afraid I'm going to spill my you know, boiling hot water all over my hands. But hasn't happened yet. Knock on wood. But yeah, inside here I got my camp towel, pack towel. Came off of one of the large version pack towels. I just cut them up. Obviously, got some fray going on. Not a big deal for me. I love these towels. Lightweight, super absorbent. They work great. Along with that, I got let's see, got my little eyedropper full of camp soap, camp suds. This little eyedropper full will last you at least a week. I mean, and this soap, not just for your dishes, but this, I mean, I use this to wash my face, wash my hands, you know, give myself a little towel bath in the morning. Works great and lasts forever. It's super concentrated. Works good. Next up, I guess, my third and final new piece of gear is my Vargo Triad titanium stove. Used it once indoors. Actually, the first night I got it, I cooked dinner with it. Worked great. Looking forward to using it outside. So this is another thing I might do a review on later. I haven't used it enough to know, you know, anything about it really yet, except that it's lightweight, super lightweight. Used to use good old pop can stove, but I just had a lot of problems with these. They work great. They're even lighter than this thing, but you know, I just feel like I was wasting a lot of fuel. You got to let it prime. You got to let it heat up, and I noticed even after it primed, once I set my pot on top of it, it would just put the flames out unless I let it heat up even longer. So I felt like I was wasting a lot of fuel with this. Hopefully this thing solves that problem. Again, haven't used it enough to really know anything about it yet. I might do a review later after I test it a few times. So there's that. What else is in here? Lighter, of course, for the stove. This is just my my windscreen. I forget what it's made out of. It's like I don't even know. It's just that the Reflectix tape stuff. I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's tape. I mean, yeah, taped around aluminum foil just to give it a little bit more rigidity so it doesn't fall apart on me. So that's my cook set. Oh, this too. My little cook oven, cozy. Sure you guys have seen these before on YouTube. They're awesome. If you have any questions, just ask me in the comments and I'll do a review on it. All you do is take your side dishes, throw them in here, tear off the top, pour your boiling water in it, close it, and let it sit for, you know, 7-10 minutes or whatever it calls for. Then you've got a cooked meal in a pouch, and you just, you know, eat it out of the pouch. Works great. Love it. Use it quite a few times again. I actually have like 3 of these, but they last a lot longer than you think. So yeah, I guess food. Go into that next. This is my food for tonight. This is tonight's. I might grab some beef jerky and stuff with it. Tomorrow morning, my Mountain House scrambled eggs and bacon. I also bring this little pouch. It's got a couple granola bars. That's the word. A couple granola bars, hot sauce, salt, pepper. Back here is hot chocolate, 2 hot chocolate mixes, and some instant coffee for the morning. Gotta have your coffee in the morning, especially on a cool morning in the woods. What else? My fuel, 4-ounce squeeze tube. I like this thing because it's got the little spout. Super easy to pour into your stove. Yeah, so fuel. Next up, I guess we can go into tools and whatnot. Let's look at my fire kit. I got it in a nice little red pouch. I think I got this with my earbuds or something. Yeah, I think so. But it works perfect for fire starter kit. I'll show you what's inside of here. First off, waterproof matches. I keep them in the box because they're waterproof. Hopefully, I mean, this thing is a little water resistant. Hopefully they never get too wet, but I don't use these that often. You know, I got my little Bic lighter in here, works great, and I got my little flint or whatever fire steel. This thing, I like it because it's small, lightweight, works awesome. You know, oops, if I can get it to work. Works awesome. I love this thing. You don't really need anything bigger than this. Yeah, so there's that. Also, my little, you guys probably know what this is, and no, it's not for the matches. These little doodads are my cotton ball Vaseline packets, I guess you can say. Just throw a cotton ball in the corner of a sandwich baggie, scoop some Vaseline in there, and tie the corner shut and clip it off. They work great. Can't get a fire started with one of these. You have no business being out in the woods. Super easy to light. I mean, they burn for 3 to 4 minutes after they're lit, which is more than enough time to get a fire started. In here, I got, I think, 3 of these, and then at the bottom I just put just cotton in there in case some, or not cotton, cotton balls in there. Just in case, you know, I use them all up, I need some extra tinder or whatever. Cotton balls work good too. So yeah, there's my my fire kit. Next up, my knife. And this, you know, some of you knife guys out there probably know more about this knife than I do. My dad got this a long time ago from an auction or garage sale something, and then gave it to me, or I took it from him or something. But it's an awesome knife. I love it. Lightweight. It's a Schrade Walden. I've heard of Schrade before. But yeah, don't know how old it is or whatever. It's got a super sharp blade on it. It's got a pretty thick back for batoning or whatever. Works great with my fire steel to start a fire. I believe it's full tang. I'm not really sure. Again, you guys might be able to answer that, but it looks like that's part of the blade on the pommel down at the bottom. But again, maybe you guys can give me some insight on that, because I don't know a lot about this knife. I just know it works great, and never had a problem with it. I love that knife. I also take this little Gerber Paraframe, I think it's called. I don't know why I take it. I never really use it. I always grab that knife, but it's nice to have. It's lightweight. Again, super sharp. Works good. I always have it on me. Another little tool. What is it? Columbia multi-tool. It's got the needle nose, wire cutters, screwdriver, knife, can opener. But what I like about it is it's also got a little flashlight. This is my backup flashlight, I guess. Doesn't give a ton of light, but it's enough, you know, to get out of jam or whatever. I also always bring one of these with, just a glow stick. You know, these, you know, can't fail you. Never had one fail. It always comes with me. More of my, I guess, survival kit that I take with. But yeah, just in case. I mean, you can, this gives off enough light to see in front of you. You can, you know, if you have to, you can walk back to your car pretty slow and be able to see with that. My other light is this one, my headlamp, Princeton Tech Fred, I believe. Great lamp, works awesome. It's got the low red, high red, and then low white, high white. Works great. I want to say it's 45 lumens. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's more light than I've ever needed. Most of the time, I usually just use the red, the red highlight or whatever, just for walking around camp and everything, getting up at night. Yeah, love this thing. Lightweight, not waterproof, water resistant, but again, I don't plan on going swimming with it. Another little piece of gear, paracord, especially camping in a hammock. You'd be a fool to leave without paracord, but even, I mean, camping in general, paracord has 1,000 uses to get you out of jam. Another little tool, especially for tonight, my thermometer, I guess, thermostat thermometer. Got a little compass on it. I'm going out to a place, this is my only compass, I'm going out to a place, Cove Hollow. I've been there 100,000 times. I could probably walk it with my eyes closed. So I'm not bringing a map. I don't feel like I need it. Even the campsite I'm going to tonight is just probably a kilometer, you know, not even 2 kilometers away from my car, so I'm not too worried. But there's a compass if I need it, and thermometer to test out my sleeping bag. Little gym teacher's whistle, couldn't think of the word. Always take a whistle with you, especially camping alone. I mean, even right now, talking to you guys, I can feel my throat is getting a little hoarse. But yeah, always, you know, a whistle blast travels 100 times farther than your voice ever could. Yeah, so always take one of those with, in conjunction with your first aid kit. This is all I bring normally. If I'm going with more people, or if I take my dog with, you know, I'll take a little bit more. But it's got a tick key, it's got gauze, Band-Aids, burn cream, Neosporin, insect cream, alcohol pads, quick cleans, and actually I got my my toilet paper and stuff in there too for your daily constitutional. This too, a little pill bottle I always take with. I got ibuprofen, aspirin, and Benadryl in here. I don't think I'm allergic to anything, but it's nice to have, you know, get rid of the sniffles, whatever, in case something does happen. Or if you're with somebody else, always good to have. And I guess hand warmers, again, for chilly nights, they're nice to have. Throw, you know, even just holding them, they'll make you so much warmer just holding them, or putting them in your pockets at night, or your socks or something. I always take these with, just in case. You know, I can't say I've ever actually used them, but they're nice to have. And last but not least, another pack towel. Again, I said it's supposed to rain tonight. This is another piece I cut off that extra large, more than enough to dry me off if I get wet, or to dry my tarp off in the morning. Yeah, another pack towel. I think that's it. One thing I don't have on me now is my rain jacket. I just use a Frog Togs rain jacket. They're cheap, they work. I don't have the funds to buy, you know, the expensive rain gear or whatever, so Frog Togs works for me. And also, I didn't mention this earlier, this is a piece of Reflectix. I use this as a sit pad next to the fire. I also use this underneath my hammock at night. I put my shoes on it, but it also gives me a place to put my feet in the morning, just before putting my shoes on. Just dry, clean place. And again, nice to sit on at night next to the fire. So that's my stuff, I guess, for a quick overnight in the woods. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section and I'll get back to you. If you want a review on any of the stuff I showed you, I'd be happy to do a video review on some of this stuff. So yeah, it is time for me to go get lost in the woods. Take it easy.